On my channel CreditFast, I oftentimes talk about different credit cards that you all can apply for that are going to have basically a fairly easy credit approval. A lot of you have less than perfect credit history and you don't have good credit yet, so you're looking for credit card offers to help increase your credit score, and a lot of times I talk about store credit cards. But I've never talked about the Gap store card, and I don't see a lot of videos talking about it either, so that's why I'm bringing it up today. Because if you're looking for a way to build up credit and to have a store card that you'll actually like using, then the Gap store card or the Gap Visa might be right for you. What some people may not know is that Gap owns other clothing retailers. The main ones being Banana Republic and Old Navy, along with Athleta and Hill City. So if you have the Gap store card, you can use it at any of those other stores as well. Also, all the Gap credit cards are issued by Synchrony Bank, which Synchrony Bank has been known for easy credit approval. Basically, more or less, if you have a credit score around 640, you should be able to get approved. You might be able to get approved if you have a little less than 640, but typically, just speaking about a credit score range, 640 would be the safe range where you would be able to get approved for one of these store cards. And then you also have the potential of getting the Visa version, which can be offered to you, which when you apply, they'll consider you for that first, and if you don't get that card, then they will give you the store card if your credit score is high enough. Now, a lot of people would like to have the Visa card, but I can tell you, I have the Best Buy Visa, and I think in the whole time I've had this card that I have maybe used it 3 times outside of Best Buy. So in most cases, when you get a store credit card, you plan to use it in that store. So even if you just get approved for the store card version, think of it as a good way of helping you build and increase your credit score. So as I have said, Old Navy is part of Gap, and I recently, not too long ago, did a review on the Old Navy store card. If you're interested in learning more about that particular offer, make sure you check that article out. I've linked it in the description below. But basically, when I'm talking about the Gap credit card, I'm really talking about all the rest of them because they more or less do the same thing. They earn rewards in the same way. So now I'm going to be talking about how the reward programs work with Gap branded credit cards. Gap card holders earn 5 points for every dollar they spend at a Gap store, and if you have one of the Gap Visa cards, you will earn 1 point for every dollar spent outside of any Gap clothing store. Once you earn 500 points, you earn a $5 reward certificate that you can either use at a store or online. Please keep in mind that these rewards do expire, so you want to be careful and know the expiration date so that you don't lose out on those rewards that you earned. I'm going to tell you about some fast rewards you can earn just by signing up for the email list and going paperless. If you sign up for the email list, they're going to ask you which mailing list you want to be on. I just want to make clear that the 500 point rewards is for whether you choose one store or all the stores. Also, another way to earn extra reward points is that Gap has bonus reward point shopping days. So make sure to look out for that. You can earn more than the 5 points for every dollar on those days. So if you have one of these Gap store cards, make sure to leave a comment below to let everyone know what you think about it and whether you recommend viewers to apply. So the benefits of having a Gap store card don't end there, because once you become a regular customer making regular purchases and you reach 5,000 points, your account will be upgraded to silver status, And with silver status, you're going to get these additional benefits here. So this is a way of rewarding loyal Gap customers. So far, has this video been helping you? Then please hit that like button. It does help me on YouTube. Also, if you like my reviews on different credit cards or how I show you how to increase your credit score, make sure to subscribe to CreditFast and hit that bell notification. They will notify you every time I release a new video. And if you have a friend that this video could help, please share it with them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is talk about my own personal strategy if I were to apply for a Gap store card. First off, as you know, watching my videos, that I always recommend only applying for credit cards that you're actually going to use. So if you're a regular Gap customer and you like their clothes from any of the stores that they have, then applying for a Gap store card would be a good idea for you. From there, I would make my purchases online. And as you can see, once you get to the checkout area, you see that they're going to ask you on whether you want to apply for the store card. And you see they're going to show you that you're getting 20% on all your purchases. Also, you are getting free shipping. So from there, you can apply for the card. And once you receive your items, don't worry if you don't like all of them, because you can return these clothing items at a Gap store. Now, I did call ahead because I like to call and get some more information for you guys. And when I talked to one of the people working at the Gap store, they said, yes, once you get an item and you don't like it, you can return it at a Gap store. But he wanted to be very clear, because obviously this is something that has come up at the store. You can only return things that come from Gap at a Gap store, Banana Republic at a Banana Republic store, Old Navy at an Old Navy store. And what he also told me was that you can make purchases from all those sites and put them into one shopping cart. So I could start out at gap.com, buy a couple pair of jeans, and then go over to Old Navy and buy a couple of tops. And what that will do is that it'll combine all my purchases into one shopping cart. As you can see from this picture here, they show that one item was bought from Gap, my hypothetical shopping cart, and the other was bought from Banana Republic. So basically what I have to do then is that, say both of those items didn't work out for me, I have that option of shipping it back through the mail, or I can return them, but I have to take that one item to Gap and the other to Banana Republic. He also made a important distinction. They have a Gap factory outlet, so if you purchase something from the Gap factory outlet, you can't return that at a regular Gap store. So that's basically how it works. The refund policy is very simple and straightforward. It's nice where you can either decide to go into the store and make your purchases or shop online. I'm sure this won't surprise you. Just like the majority of all store credit cards, this one has a high interest rate. So if you're going to make purchases with this card, make sure you pay your balances in full every month, and you'll be able to avoid those interest charges. So the good thing about this store card is that when you apply online, you will get an instant decision whether you got approved or not. If you do get approved, expect to receive your card within 7 to 10 days. If you did not get approved, you'll receive a letter in the mail within 30 days explaining why you were not able to get approved for this store card. Okay, so chances are if you apply, you'll get approved, and once you do, you're probably going to want to go paperless, if for any other reason, just to get those 500 points, that $5 reward. And after you do that, you're going to most likely want to establish an online account. And by establishing an online account, you're allowed to do a couple of things. You can view your account activity, how many purchases you've made. It also will tell you how many rewards you have earned, how close you are to earning silver status, and you can also make your credit card payments online once you establish an account. This is very important to note that with the Gap Store cards, you cannot walk into a Gap store and make a payment. So shortly after you get this card, it's a good idea to set up an online account so that you can monitor everything. And this is the website that you need to go in order to set that all up. So today I talked about Gap Store credit cards, and these cards are great for when you have less than perfect credit history or average credit history. These are fairly easy approval cards, and that will help you build your credit without annual fees. If you are looking to build up your credit score and you want to learn about other credit cards, check out these videos here. And if you want to see more videos just like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit that like button.